Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Juliana. Hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to put a quick video together here about an app called Shout. I've been using it to send bulk text messages. I haven't been real consistent with it. It's just you got to remember to do it and who you're sending the messages to. Just recently, I learned how to set up a drip campaign in here, and that has made a big difference. You can automate everything. So, what that means is you can set up a series of messages to go out just by entering the contact and starting them on the first message. You can set up a sequence, a time in a day or an hour. It'll send out the next message, or 2 days or a week, whatever you want. So, I'll just kind of show you what I've been doing. I mean, I've been doing it just for maybe a week now with the drip. We'll see when we go in there. But I mean, I just had a $5,000 day. So, and guess what? I asked them why did they get started? What did they respond to? And they said the text. I'm the first one to admit my text messages could be written better. I'm going to work on that. I know there's some things online. They show you how to do more conversational text. I think mine are a little bit, salesy kind of right now. So I'm going to work on that. But I wanted to show you how to use this platform. So one of the first things I see that it has a referral. You get a referral link with it. So if your sponsor gave you one, by the time you watch this video, certainly go with theirs. If not, you can feel free to use mine. I'm not sure exactly what you get here. I haven't done this before. I didn't even know they had one. But looks like you get some credits or maybe a free month of subscription. So something like that. But this is my referral link right here. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and actually copy that so I can send it to my new members. So the next thing I want to show you is, let's go up here. Right now we're on the dashboard. I just clicked on the referral link, but if you go up here to the right, this little arrow down, and go to your profile, make sure your time zone is right, because it creates a kind of a glitch. Okay, sorry, I got an interruption. Someone calling me back from a text, actually, so that's nice. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard. Actually, I don't think there's anything else on the dashboard. Let's go to the inbox. I've been slowly learning this platform. It's, like I said, it's taken me a while just to figure out how to use it, and certainly on the drip campaign, how to use it. Trial and error, getting with our customer support, which they do have here, but it's basically chat. You just go there, and you can go and ask them questions, and then they'll get back to you. So if something's not working right. All right, so here's the inbox. So in your inbox, you'll see I have these messages going out. They're different messages, and then people respond. So I start getting a lot of these. And so what I'll usually do is go here to the unread messages right there. Okay, so that just shows me the unread ones. So here, this guy, sometimes you get some goofy replies. They'll just be like, oh, this isn't real, or, it's a scam, things like that. I think this guy said something like that. So he actually requested information. He got back the website, and then he sent me back, it all seems like a scam. So I texted him back, how so? I've been doing this for 4 months. I tried a bunch of things before online that didn't work. This is the first one that has. I've been making great profits since week 1. And I sent him that, right? And so then he sent back, I guess I just don't feel fully understand the process on what the product is, and that you are what you're basically selling. Okay, so I'll text him back. Let's see. Okay, I understand. If you scroll below the video about halfway down the page, you will see the products, digital products included for each package. You can always call me here, call me on my direct line. And the reason I'm saying direct line is that it's when they're getting these texts, they're getting it from the number that I've been assigned here. Okay. So, I'm going to put my direct line in here so that they can, so that he can call me. And that's the main thing I want to do. I'd rather talk to him on the phone. You know, it makes it so much more real than going back and forth with the texting. So sometimes, like, today's a Sunday, so I'm not going to call him. But a lot of times I'll just go ahead and call them. You know, just pick up the phone and call them because they're engaging with me. He's engaging, you know. So I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to write it down to give him a call. So that's a good thing. So the number's right over here, 209-519. All right. There we go. Then I'll go ahead and send that. All right. And then to remove somebody, we can close that one. And then to remove somebody, you just click on it, go up here to the right, the little dots, and hit delete. When they say remove, you want to remove them. If they text you back stop, do the same thing. Stop will actually remove them from your system, but it won't, or it removes them from getting a text from you, but it doesn't remove it from your system. So you'll be sending them texts and it just goes nowhere. Okay. So we go ahead and remove those just like that. So I try to check on this, you know, several times a day just to kind of keep going, just make sure that somebody that asked to be removed isn't getting another text. Okay. All right. So let's see. So, you know, I've gotten tons of sales organically, but without doing any texting, without doing any phone calls, just through the system. But this actually definitely helps with conversion. So I think it's worth it. It's pretty inexpensive, $22 a month, and then a penny a text. So I mean, you can send out like 1,000 texts for $1, you know, so it's pretty good way. And people open their text messages, you know. Okay, so let's go. We talked about the time zone, and the referral link we did. So one of the first thing that we want to do is we want to create a bot. And I always heard of these as like keywords. So keyword or a bot, what it does is, let's say you send them a message, and instead of sending the link to them, because see, if you send a link and you're sending that link out to like 100, 200, 500 at a time, the carriers are going to block it. They're going to see that. And what you want to do is get engagement back and forth. So if you put in there, you know, something like I use link or video, okay? You can use a color, blue, purple. You can use, you know, whatever you want. Now, today, see, okay? And create a bot. And so what they have to do is text that word back to you. You probably, most of you, I'm sure, have done this before, but you text the word back. Usually it's yes or no or something, but you text that word, and then it will send this message that we're going to put in there. So to create a bot, you just hit the little blue plus. Now I haven't learned how to do a chain bot, but what that would be, it's a series. So let's say, and they can go at their own pace. So let's say they said, oh, you know, yes, I want to see the video. They text yes, that's your keyword. Now you send them another one with a new keyword that says, if you're ready to go to the next step, text now. You know, they text now, and then it takes them to the next step. So you could do that. I have not gotten that sophisticated yet. I may try that. It sounds good. But what we want is just the conversation bot. So we're going to select that. All right. And then basically for the bot, we're going to name the bot. You're going to call it, you know, I just call it whatever the keyword is, the bot is. So let's say we're going to do now, okay? And then what we're going to choose is select services. We don't need to use shout to shout or customer service. We're going to do marketing, okay? The trigger word, which is a keyword or bot, I hear it called all kinds of things. It's now. So when they text me back, they're going to get whatever I write in here, okay? So now the start of the bot, we're going to go ahead and add an action. And what we're going to do is we're going to do send response, okay? Send response, okay? And this is the response it's going to send. So I send, let me pull mine up. Okay. So I send this. Thanks for responding. Here's the 12-minute video. Give them my link. And this link here that you're giving them should be, I got a GoDaddy link just for my video page. So that's the page you want to send them. Don't send them to the opt-in page because these people that you're putting in here have already all opted in, okay? So these are your leads from your back office. So we'll go over that in a minute too. All right, so call me after you watch. I put that in there. We can chat, get your questions answered. My direct phone number right there and my name, okay? Okay, so we put that in there. And I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. This is what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm sure that somebody could write better messages than mine are, but that's what I do. And then another thing I do, just so that it doesn't clog up my inbox, is for the end of the bot, I add an action. And that action is to auto mark. See, I've just gradually learned this stuff. Auto mark done. So, and add that action. Okay, so once I do that, then I can just hit save. Now I don't need to do that because I already have my bots set up. But that's pretty much it. The auto mark done will take it out of your inbox or new, and it'll just go away. It's handled it for you. Okay. Now, if you want to see those, another thing I was going to say too is you could add another action that says to move to a group, assign a group. And so I did that. I actually created a group, and we're going to do that in a minute, but I created a group called Responsive. And, you know, you could just assign group, and then you would choose, like here's some of my groups, and you just choose Responsive, wherever it is. It's in there somewhere. But you just, oh, I see. It's got like 2 pages or something. So you would choose Responsive like that. And then just put it in there. And then what it's going to do is when they, not only is it going to send them this message, but it's going to add them to this group just by them texting back that word. Okay, pretty cool. All right, and so now you have a group, a whole bunch where it says responsive. And so you can go into your groups. And don't forget to save. So make sure you save. Okay, so once the bot is done, the next thing that we want to do is set up a group. Okay. Yeah, we want to leave. All right, so we're going to set up a group. Set up a group, we hit add. Okay, and we're going to call it. I just always put the date in there. So we'll say, I'm just going to say 10/3, 21. There we go. Okay, and hit save. That's all you have to do. Just name the group. Please preview the problem before. Has already been taken. Oh, okay, hang on. Maybe I might have already created this one today. Sorry. Oh. 10/3. Okay. I did this already, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete it. And, okay, so now we go back to groups, add a group. It should let me add it. 10/3, 21. That's why it popped up. Okay, so we do that. So now we got a group, and it has 0 contacts in it right there, okay? So now that we have the group, that's your first step to import. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to go to your back office where your leads are, and you're going to click on Export Leads. Okay, and then you're going to click on Download Leads, and it's going to pull up a sheet, Excel spreadsheet for you. Now, the first thing I do is, it's not a big problem for you when you don't have a ton of leads, but these are all out of order as far as the date. And so what I do is I go to this other stuff that I learned, go to Data, and then you go to Sort. And why is it not working? I think because I did this already. Yeah. Well, anyway, you just go to, I'm just going to close this out. Data, sort. There we go. Okay. And then sort by sign up date. Oldest to newest. Yeah, just leave that. Okay, hit okay. And then it should, I'm not going to hit okay because I did it already, but it should all be in order of date and time. See, all these came in on 10/2, 10/3, and they're all in order. So now let's say if you had 500 leads in there, you don't want them to be all out of order and not know when they came in or have to manually sort them. So this will help you, and then you can just get rid of the ones that you've already called. Actually, this one has already started. So I'm going to cut that, or delete that is what I want to do. All right, so, all right. And then just, you're going to save it. I'd already saved this one, so right there. Yes, I want to save it. Yes, okay. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to make sure that it removed that one. It did. Okay. So now that you've exported them, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to go here, back to Shout, and we are going to go to Contacts, and we're going to go to Upload a CSV, and we're going to select a file. And now I'm going to go to that particular folder right there, and I'm going to select it. There it is right there. Now I'm going to add it to a group. Okay, so that's my group right there. I named it the same. Okay, 10.3. I don't know what the channel thing is, but anyway, so, and then upload CSV. Okay, now you see it over here in the corner. You can see it loading. All right, it's already loaded. Hide. All right, so now if I go back to groups, I should see those contacts in there. There we go. 30 contacts. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to recurring, or sorry, we're going to go to drip campaign. That's the next thing we do. We want to set up a drip campaign. So I've got a test one. I set up one that I was going to use for older leads. I haven't really used it yet. This one here, you can see I just started using it, so I can add a lot more to it. But this is the drip campaign. And basically, actually, let me go back here. To create a campaign, you're going to go into here to plus, okay, to add a drip. And you're going to name your drip. So I just called it LPS drip. And then you're going to click on marketing. There's no trigger words. And then start of drip campaign, add action. I'm going to go ahead and go to one that I've already done so that you can kind of track from there. So we'll go ahead and open this one. All right. And I have to hit edit to see it the same way. Okay, so you can see there. LPS drip, marketing, no trigger word, start of campaign. Okay. And we add a message. Okay. So here's my first message. Okay, it says, hey, contact first name. Now to add the contact first name, all you do is put your cursor in here, and I'm going to add it again, but put your cursor in there, and you choose this here, and you just choose first name. So now put it in there twice. I don't want that. But that's how you do it. Okay, just add it. All right, so I'll take that out. Now, it tells you how many characters that you get when you're creating the messages. This one here is probably going to use, it says it used 3 characters. That's my first message. It goes out, so it's pretty long. You know, it's Juliana. I see you were on my website. I just wanted to say hi, introduce myself, see if you have any questions about this amazing opportunity. Did you already watch the video? You know, if not, text me the word link. There we go, to see it now. Okay, you can always call me direct at blah blah blah. Now every single one of these I always put, and I've got to go through here and make sure I did it on everyone, but you want or text remove. The reason you want that is because if you don't, a lot of people will just text stop, and the carrier will see a bunch of stops coming back instead of you know, engagement messages. When that stop, they know that that's bad if they get a bunch of those, and they're going to block your number. They'll, you know, shut your number down. Now you can get a new number, but you don't want to. There's no reason to. You're going to be doing it every single day, getting a new number if you're texting links instead of, you know, if you're texting like a URL instead of having them send back a keyword. Now they're sending back a keyword link, or they're sending back remove, and then, you know, you remove them, or they get the next message, so that it's a back and forth messaging, and that looks really good to the carriers. So as you can see, I've been using this now for a little bit, and I have not had this number shut down on any of the carriers, so that's the way I do it. So that's message 1. The next message I wrote, hey, it's me, Juliana, getting back. And I was probably worrying about, you know, I'd probably say get back to you, but it was probably just like using up 2 messages or 2 texts instead of 3, and so I just kind of shortened it. So, but hey, it's me, Juliana, getting back. You were on my site about blah blah blah. Did you see the video? If not, text the link. Once you watch it, please call me. We can chat, get your questions answered. It really works. My name, my number. Okay, pretty much the same, you know. So you just do that. Now, when you're doing your messages, you've got to time them. So the first one you want to be like 0 minutes, or, you know, I wouldn't do more than 10 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minute, or whatever. You want it to go out immediate, so I set it at 0. Your second message you want to send at, see, I have this 2 days, okay? Then you choose your time. First one, it's going out right away. We don't choose the time. Second one, on, you choose your time. So I did this at 1 p.m. That's going to be 1 p.m. Pacific, see? Okay? Then I did 5:45 p.m. You want to kind of stagger it. You don't want all your messages going out at the same time. You know, so that way each day you add messages, then they're going out at different times. You don't want to set them all at 5:45 and then all of a sudden you have 1,000 leads all going out at 5:45. So, you know, I just kind of mix it up. Actually, that's kind of late. That's after 9 Eastern. I should change that to 5:13. Okay. So, yeah, you don't really want to go past 9. Here's one I did AM. So it's going to hit like just before like lunchtime Eastern or Central. Okay. So that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I didn't do anything weird, did I? That I don't want to save. Yeah. Okay. All right. Save. And that's pretty much it. One thing you can do is I found this out. If you want to add to your sequence, so let's say you go in and you create 2 messages, and then now you want to create more messages for those people to see. If they've already gotten those first 2 messages and you add another message, they will not get it. You have to add messages before they got the last message. So let's say I had just had 2 in here and I'm going to add 3. They already got 2. They're not going to get it. Okay. So make sure that you put in several, you know, templates in there. The other thing you can do is you can just put in a placeholder. I think I did that here because I haven't used them yet. Let's see if I did. Yeah, see, I just put in, hey, I just put in some placeholders and, you know, spaced them out here. Okay. So that I could, that'll hold that spot. So even if they got this message, because I've created this this placeholder, I can go in here and edit the message and they're still going to get it because I'm just editing it. Okay. So it already had a number 15 or whatever. So that's pretty much it on the drip. Let's see. Now the next thing we want to do is the recurring. Okay, so to create a recurring, so these are the ones, as you can see, I started just like days ago. So it's already working really well. So, okay, so we're going to add a recurring event and we're going to name it. I name them the same thing. So I'm just going to kind of, we'll call it 10-3-21 LPS. Okay. And then we're going to click on over here on Run Drip Campaign. And then if you have more than one drip, which I do, but I'm only using this one so far. So I'm going to choose my drip. You see that little arrow? It automatically defaults to that if it's the only one you have. Choose marketing. And then when would you like to send the recurring event? You're going to hit set. And then we're going to hit custom. And then we're going to click add date and time. So when you click in the box there, it's going to show the calendar. It's automatically defaulting to today. With this list, I'm already kind of too late to do this, so I'll just do tomorrow. And let's do, maybe do tomorrow, I'll do like 3, let's do 3:46 in the afternoon. Okay. There you go. And then check and make sure that looks right. It's military time, so 15:46. And it's got in Pacific. Make sure it's the right. It should be in your time zone. Make sure that that's right. And then hit done. So now you see it's right here. Okay. It's tomorrow. Who should receive this recurring event? Now you've got to assign that group that you uploaded. So we assign that. We click on this. We hit save. All right. And go up to the top here and we click save. All right. So now we see that right there. I think this one here, I need to delete. All right. Okay. So now also what you want to do is every so often I've seen, I'm not sure why, but like the messages aren't going out on a few of my campaigns. So I think sometimes if you schedule them too close to the time that you're at, that happens. But if you go into groups here, now you can click on, let's say we want to check on, what was another one that I did already, 9/29. So click on the group. And then you should see last messaged here. So see it last message on 10/2. So that means mine are set up to go every 2 days for a while. So that means tomorrow they're going to get another message on the 4th. Okay. But if you went in here and it's last message, you go in after, you know, you set that up for today and you go in tomorrow and there's nothing there. It's just the little dots. Like if we go back in here to groups and we go to 10/3 and we open this one up. If it didn't go out, that's what you're going to see right there. Little dots, little dashes. Okay. That's pretty much it. And that's really cool because now you'll see, like you can see here in my campaign, I've got, so he says, okay, thanks, must have overlooked content. Okay. And then you can see the different messages going out. So a couple of the 5,000 reasons went out. And quite a few of those went out. I was going to show you how it's usually a bunch of different ones going out. Thanks for responding. Hey, it's me. Yeah, so you can see all those different messages are going out. So at different paces and different times. So it's really cool. Let's see, what else can I show you? I'll go back into the drip campaign and let you take a peek at the messages I wrote. Like I said, I'll just let it sit on the screen here for a minute so you can, if there's any of these that you want to copy. Like I said, I'm sure that you guys can write better ones. I did this really fast. I mean, so far it's working. Like usually the second or third text they're responding. So I don't even know, as time goes on, how effective the later ones are. But the earlier ones definitely are working. The drip works and they're getting them timely, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is just import them once a day, put my leads in there, and I'm done. And they're going to get that continual follow-up. And then just check in here in your inbox. And then let's see what else. So you've got open your inbox, closed. That'll be anything you answered and it's already been closed. That'll be in here. And then, like I said, this button here is just the unread messages. Okay. And then I don't know what that is. Yeah, unread is nothing. So, but it'll come up here in the inbox. It'll have a little number in there when you get responses. There'll be a little number in there so you know you have some unread ones. And then if it's buried in with all of these, you can just click on this. Okay. So hopefully I got everything, and hopefully this helps you guys. I think it's a great tool. Once you get it set up, you shouldn't have any problems. And I think it'll help your conversions. So happy prospecting and texting, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.